Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome to my channel. Jurassic Collector here, and today I have an awesome video for you guys. But first, I just want to say, if you're under the age, if you're 13 or under, please leave this video immediately, as this content is created for adult collectors only. So again, just to comply with the COPPA rules and stuff like that, this video is not created for kids 13 and under, so please leave this video right now if you're 13 or under. I apologize, this video is created for adult collectors only, so I just want to clear that up before we start. But now that I've cleared that out of the way, today we're taking a look at some brand new Mattel Jurassic World pieces that are going to be released in 2020 for the rest of the Primal Attack line. I know we've seen some things, revealed, and some Primal Attack stuff have already been released. Like I have the new Carnotaurus that I have reviewed, so click the link right up here, the card, to check my review of this awesome figure out. But there has been some Primal Attack species that we didn't know what we're getting yet, or we haven't seen some pictures of that. So I have some brand newly released pictures of the new Rex we're getting, Carnotaurus, some other species. We're getting electronic Parasaurolophus, super colossal figure. Make sure to watch till the very end of the video where I will be revealing that species that we're getting. And without any further ado, I think it's time to get it in and look at what pieces are going to be coming out. But do you like my new top? I literally got it in the post today. Jurassic Park, and we have the OG Jurassic Park logo, and then it says Islands Tour, and then we have the JP, kind of like a Kenner-like JP logo there, and then we have a raptor behind a fence. I think it's one of the coolest Jurassic Park t-shirts I've ever seen. I saw it on Amazon UK the other day, and I was like, okay, I need that in my life. And they had like 2 sizes left, and they luckily had my size, so I ordered it, and it was like 15 euros with postage, so it was actually really cheap. And it's so awesome, and it's actually really nice quality, so I'm so happy with it. It's super awesome. Unfortunately, as I said, there was only 2 sizes left, and I got one of them, so they don't really have any. They're like one size, so there's no point me dropping a link or anything. But I just wanted to show it off. I've never seen it before, and it's official merch because I had the Jurassic Park tag on it, so it's official Jurassic Park merch, and it's awesome. So yeah. Anyways, let's get into the video. Here we are, looking at the Primal Attack Ultimate T-Rex. Now I'm filming this segment on my webcam because I'm trying to use my camera for this style, like trying to insert it me into the side and stuff like that. It's easier if I just use my webcam for this. So the quality probably has downgraded a little bit, so I apologize for that. But let's just get a look at this. This is the website listing. So this is, as you can see there, Jurassic World Primal Attack Ultimate T-Rex Electronic, and we can see the price $44.90. I don't know why the lower prices crossed out, because it doesn't make sense. But anyways, you can see there the star of the Mattel range. Now this, I wouldn't take this description like 100%. I would take it with a grain of salt. Not that it's not real, but it's just that, like, it is very, doesn't really make sense, some of it. But anyways, let's read through it. By activating the tail, the thrash and throw T-Rex, see, it's saying thrash and throw, it's not, opens its mouth by shouting the famous cry of the film. So it's not 100% accurate, but I'm not going to read all that and waste all of our time. Let's just take a look at the picture of the Rex. Okay, it just looks, just from this picture alone, it looks so cool to me. I think it looks so awesome. It's so different. Like, the body doesn't look like anything we have before. Here's the Bite and Fight T-Rex. I'm sure you've all seen this one by now. This was the large T-Rex for 2019, and obviously the large T-Rex for 2020 is on the screen right now. But it looks like the body, it just looks so much different to me. I don't know, maybe it's not. I don't know, maybe it's the same. I have no idea. We're obviously gonna have to wait and see. But it looks different to me. We can see the head there. Looks great, of course. It's the signature Mattel Jurassic World head sculpt. Okay, now my face should be over here, so we can get a closer look at the head of the figure. We can see there, it looks, obviously it's your classic Mattel Jurassic World T-Rex, which is great. Their head sculpts are always 100% on spot. They look like the T-Rex from the movies, which is obviously what you want. But it just looks so good. Like, we have it, the paint scheme we'll go over in a second, but it's like we have some nice airbrushing around the eyes and around the snout here. The teeth look great. The mouth looks different. The tongue is like kind of like up out of the mouth, which is interesting because we kind of saw that on the extreme chomping. When you press the button, the tongue was like in the middle of the mouth, but here it's not quite in the middle, it's like just raised a little bit. So I'm kind of feeling like, could there be a feature where it's like with the Thrasher T-Rex, I think it was, so like you put like a figure like into the Rex's tongue, and when you press on the tongue, the mouth like closes down. Is that what we're gonna get? And it like closes down on the figure, like snaps jaw, the jaws like snap shut. Maybe, I don't know. I'm just presuming or giving, you know, assumptions or ideas as to what that could be. See here, maybe I'm just taking too much, you know, detail to look into it, but you can see like this like jaw segment. It's not like the normal, like here's the bite and fight, and you can see the way that's attached into the body. Like it just like it must have a hinge in the side of the mouth like that, and it just looks different. Whereas here you can see like the jaw is like separate piece, and then it has like some plastic there, and then you have that like the folds and stuff. So that's why I'm thinking maybe it could have some sort of action feature to mount. Again, I could be completely wrong. I have no idea. I'm just giving assumptions here as to what it could be. But yeah, again, that head just looks great. The bottom jaw looks like the same color as the top jaw, and that is amazing. Or it could be a little bit like lighter or a little bit darker, I'm not 100% sure. But I hope the final product looks like that, because on all of these Rexes, the bottom jaw is just all one solid color of like, it's kind of like a creamy white on the bite and fight. So it's kind of like, you know, you have that paint underneath, like for the belly, but then for the jaw, they have it like completely molded in that different color, and it kind of looks a bit odd. Whereas here, it's like the same color, it's matching. See? It's like matching this kind of color here, or maybe this darker color here. So I hope the final product looks like that, and they don't change it so it's one solid color, because that looks a bit funky. So I do like that on this new one, so I hope that stays that way. Then moving into the neck here, we can see there's two kind of lines, and it again, it's similar to bite and fight, the lines. This one here is similar, and this one, I don't know, it looks better on the new one to me. I don't know, just the bite and fight, this part here on it just always looked a bit strange to me. I think it's just because it's completely straight, like it's one complete straight up piece instead of kind of being a little bit curved, where this one on the new one looks a bit curved. I guess it kind of looks similar to the extreme chomping, so I don't know if that's going to be an action feature. I would presume it is, but the extreme chomping obviously is for the posability. But you can see that different jaw color there, what I was talking about. It's such a sharp contrast, and it looks a bit odd. So yeah, the new one definitely looks better in that respect. But again, this neck piece, I don't know what's going on with the new one. If it's an action feature, presumably it is an action feature, because you know it is the Primal Attack line. So we have some slits there, so we'll just have to wait and see what that's going to turn out to be. The main body here, we can see some really nice detailing. It looks like some ribs there, and then on the back we can see like a darker paint, and then like a lighter brown paint, and then like this brown color. And it is interesting, this is what I really wanted to talk about. The color scheme on the whole figure seems to be a mix between the extreme chomping and the bite and fight. Like it's not as dark as the bite and fight, but it's not as bright as the extreme chompings or the thrash and troll. You know, it was the same color as this. So it is kind of like a mix between both of these. So that's really interesting that they're changing the colors. Yeah, again. I don't know. Yeah, because it's definitely not this dark of like a brown. This kind of like a browny gray. It's definitely not that dark, but it's not that bright either. So I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see until we have better high quality pictures and videos and stuff like that of this to see what it's actually like. But yeah, underneath there is like a yellowy kind of creamy color, which is similar to the one on the extreme chomping. Then the legs here, you know, they look like they have some great detailing. The feet is what I want to talk about. The feet don't look oversized, like they look appropriate, but maybe again, you know, it is at an angle, different angle than what we're normally used to for the promo pics or whatever. The bite and fight T-Rex, the feet weren't that oversized. I felt like they were quite appropriate. The extreme chomping, they were a little bit oversized, but the bite and fight was pretty good. So this one looks like the feet they don't look oversized, they look pretty good. And then we have the tail. So the tail, there's just not much to talk about. It's a tail. The tail looks maybe a little bit short. I don't know. It looks like, because it's like, it just looks kind of skinny. Like even from the base here. It feels like it should go out a little bit more and then transition to like a shorter, skinnier one and extend down a little bit. Bite and fight tail was decent. The only problem with the bite and fight tail was because it has this like feature that it wagged like that. It like looked strange to me. I don't know. Like from this angle, it just looks a bit odd. But lengthwise, it was okay. Could have been longer, but just a new one. I don't know. Maybe the tail. I don't know. Again, this picture was obviously taken at a different angle than what we're used to. So this obviously probably is a prototype we're looking at, of course. So the final products always manage to look different, and they always tend to look better with Mattel, always. So I'm hoping this one is no exception. Because for right now, like from the looks of it looks great, and I'm really excited for it. The only thing is the website says it's electronic, and I'm so excited for that if it is, but I don't see any electronic slits, you know, because like on the electronic figures there's like slits for the sound to emit through. That doesn't have that from the looks of it, but again, it is a prototype, or it could be down behind this leg or something, I don't know. But I hope it is electronic, and I hope we're not being like fooled by that website, because it looks so awesome. And we haven't had an electronic Rex in the main line. I know we have the ball damage one, but that was still 2018. Like the Trash and Toro was from 2018. That was the last electronic Rex we got. So it would be nice to get an electronic Rex for 2020. Could this be for Camp Cretaceous? We're not sure. Potentially, you know, who knows. But yeah, I actually really like this Rex. Like it looks so awesome. Proportions. The head could look a little bit big. Again, the proportions I'm not sure because it's at a strange angle. But the head looks like the size of the mid torso of the body, so I'm not sure. Yeah, we'll have to see, but I'm liking what I'm seeing. Like, so proportions don't bother me too much as long as they're not completely, you know, unrealistic. This one doesn't look too bad. I think this Rex looks awesome, so I definitely wanted to get my hands on that one. Okay, and here is the electronic Carnotaurus, and it's called Toro, so it has like a name. Now this one is interesting because it appears at least to be just a repaint of the Primal Attack Control and Conquer Carnotaurus, which was obviously just recently released. So click up here if you want to watch that video, or here, one of these sides. I think it's this side. I done a review of this, so you can check that out. So I do have a review of this, and make sure to go watch that. It's an awesome figure. I give an in-depth look at it. But I really love this figure and the action features and stuff. But this new one, I mean this one's brand new, but there's another one coming out. But the sculpt looks the exact same. You know, your sit here, your tail's here, and it is the beefier tail. It has a button on the tail. I presume this one does too. The feet are the exact same. Everything's the exact same except the paint job. The paint job on the new one is like a really dark. It's maroon. I think is the best way to describe it. Like a dark maroon. And then on the head you have some like black, and then you have like a scar or something. I don't know. It's like a scar there, red scar. So I don't know. It has a name. It's called Toro. So it has a name. So is it from the Camp Cretaceous show? My best guess to say it is, because there's I don't see why they would release the same figure they just released. I'm sorry, I'm just after noticing something. The legs have been mirrored. Or it's just the I don't know. The legs have been mirrored, yeah. Because this leg is going forward like that, whereas here it's going back. So it's this leg, but it's mirrored over here and then opposite. So the legs are different. They're just opposite. But, you know, I don't know. Like, I really don't know if there's going to be an appeal for this too much. Because we've just got the Control and Conquer Carnotaurus. So getting the exact same Carnotaurus, just in a different paint scheme already in the same year, I don't know how well that's going to go down with consumers or, you know, kids or adults, collectors, you know, which is like me. So I don't know what the appeal is going to be like for this, honestly. I'm not sure. I'm finding it hard to believe that they would release this, though, like so soon after the original one, the Control and Conquer. So I don't know, but let's just take a close look at it. This one is very blurry, so we have some like red scars there, as you can see. We've the eye, and then we've some darker. It isn't the paint scheme on this one and the patterns. It has like spots. So the pattern on this one is similar. I have my Action Attack one up there. I can't really get it down, but it is more similar to the Action Attack one. in that respect. But we have like this underbelly kind of, I don't know what color, like a grey kind of color, and then obviously we've that maroon, and then we've black. But I presume the tail looks the exact same, yeah, as the new Primal Attack Control and Conquer. So I presume there's like a button there that you press to activate the roars, and I'm sure you can. It has the slit there, so yeah, I'm sure you can just actually control it just the same as the new one. So it is. Again, you know, we don't have this in hand, so we have no idea what it's gonna be like. It could be completely different. But from the looks of it, it just looks like a repaint of the Control and Conquer Carnotaurus, so I'm not sure what the appeal for that one's going to be, but we'll have to again wait and see. It could be from Camp Cretaceous, but I don't know why they did release that. I know it has a name, Toro, so I'm presuming it's from Camp Cretaceous, you know. Okay, here we don't have pictures for these items, but we just have list names. So we're getting a Jurassic World Primal Attack Sinoceratops electronic. So this will obviously presumably in the Soundstrike assortment, like the current ones that are released are the Cryolophosaurus, Triceratops, Pteranodon, and Edmontosaurus is coming in January. Although we haven't got any of the Soundstrikes yet in Ireland. They're just from Entertainment Earth currently, but in like January they should be released. Wave 1 should be released like everywhere. But here is a Sinoceratops we're getting. So we're not getting, you know, we had a Sinoceratops before, but it was like a Pachyrhinosaurus, but they just called it Sinoceratops. But now we're getting an actual Sinoceratops, which is awesome. And it obviously is Soundstrike, so it'll have that tail feature. So all of these electronic Soundstrikes will have that awesome tail control feature. Some of them work differently than others, but they're all going to have that feature. So there's the Sinoceratops. This is the Jurassic World Primal Attack Mega Morris Mechmorium. This is actually the Sayats Mechmorium. This is a part of the Mega Biters line. So this one isn't new news. I uncovered this Sayats Mechmorium. I'd say it was probably like a month and a half, 2 months ago. I actually uncovered this myself. This figure species on Amazon, and I posted about stuff like that, and then everyone found out that way, so I'm credited for the unraveling of that one. Then we have a Jurassic World Primal Attack Parasaurolophus electronic, so obviously Soundstrike Parasaurolophus. You guys, I'm so excited for this one. This is what I was hoping for ever since we found out about Primal Attack and Soundstrikes. I've been hoping for an electronic Parasaurolophus and Metal's answering our prayers, and I'm so excited. I have my dual attack Parasaurolophus in my Jurassic Park display, but I've just always wanted the electronic one. I love that figure from Mattel, the dual attack Parasaurolophus. I loved it. I love the paint scheme, and unfortunately obviously the new one probably isn't going to have the same paint scheme. They are going to go with a different paint scheme, so I do hope they give it a paint scheme that's really cool. Because it is electronic, and I've been so excited. I've just really wanted a Parasaurolophus that's electronic. So again, obviously you're going to have the tail feature, so you're going to be able to move the head and stuff like that, and it's going to roar and stuff. So I'm so excited for that Parasaurolophus. So I can't wait for pictures of that one to come out. And then we have the Jurassic World Primal Attack Soundstrike Majungasaurus. And this is awesome that we're getting a Majungasaurus in the Soundstrike line. The Soundstrike line is going to be packed. There's so many new figures coming out for it, and I'm so excited. Every single one of them I'm so excited for. So Triceratops and Pteranodon are really the only ones that have been released so far that are just like, well, Parasaurolophus as well actually, but Parasaurolophus I'm so excited for. But the Majungasaurus is going to be awesome. I can't wait to add that into the park. We're getting so many new species from them in the Jurassic franchise, so it is awesome that it's a Soundstrike figure, so it's going to make noise, it's going to roar, you're going to be able to control it through the tail, so it's awesome. Here's the Jurassic World Primal Attack Soundstrike Irritator, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but Soundstrike Irritator. This one is really exciting because, you know, we did see kind of like a silhouette of it revealed at San Diego Comic-Con back in earlier this year, but we're getting electronic Soundstrike Irritator, which is awesome. Irritator, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but I'm really excited to see how that one is. Not sure how that species really looks. I've seen, like, as I said, silhouettes and stuff, but it sounds really awesome. I'm so excited to see pictures of that as well. These all sound awesome. And then here's, last but not least, the big surprise. We're getting another super colossal figure. So here's the Jurassic World Primal Attack Super Colossal Indominus Rex. I forgot the Rex, but it's the Indominus. So we're getting a super colossal Indominus Rex figure. That is crazy. We currently, okay, when the super colossal T-Rex was revealed, I was so excited for it, and everyone was. But Mattel said, okay, this is just a one-time thing, you know, it's just, we're just giving a massive Rex, and there you go. But then we got a super colossal blue, which I reviewed on the channel. Make sure to click the link up here, or here, the card, that'll take you to my review of that. And then I was like, okay, this is probably it then. But no, we're getting a super colossal Indominus. So I'm excited, actually. I'm really excited because Indominus, the Mattel Indominus Rex figure is almost perfect. The only problem I have with mine is standing. It doesn't really want to stand. Other than that, it's almost perfect. It just, the detailing on it, it's incredible. And just the way the Indominus is, I feel like in a super colossal figure, it would be incredible. So I'm so excited to see what we're going to get for this one. I hope there's plenty of paint on it, like great paint. Because I felt like the current one, the smaller one, is kind of lacking it in the main line. It kind of, I wish it went on extended down. So I hope on the super colossal one they do that. And I would expect all of these reveals to be, you know, revealed at New York Toy Fair in February of next year, which next year is in a couple of days. But you know, 2020 New York Toy Fair, I would expect all of these to be revealed. And we'll see pictures, and we'll see them, like, you know, people will be able to see them in person and record and stuff like that. So 2020 Primal Attack line is looking to be awesome. The lineup sounds incredible. The Rex looks incredible. The you know, we're getting a super colossal Indominus Rex. So again, I would expect all of these to be revealed before or on New York Toy Fair. This Primal Attack line is, you know, kind of lining up to be one of the best Jurassic lines ever. Like, the species are incredible, you know, and they're all electronic, which is awesome, so they're all gonna make noise, in the Soundstrike line at least. And this Rex is supposed to make noise as well. This Rex looks incredible, so we're getting a big Rex that looks awesome, and it's supposed to have sounds and everything, so that's amazing. And all of the sound strikes sound amazing. The massive biters, and of course the super colossal Indominus Rex. I'm really excited for that one. I just can't wait to see what Mattel has actually done for that. And then hopefully, you know, I guess Mattel realize, okay, people like super colossals, they're selling, so let's make an Indominus. So I'm hoping they make a Spinosaurus in the legacy paint scheme, with more, like a more accurate legacy paint scheme, like having the blue on the sail and stuff like that. I think that would be incredible if they done that. So I would like to see a super colossal Spinosaurus for maybe 2021, or yeah. But that is it. That is the lineup for 2020, the final part. I think that's it. Because there's, like, I think Mattel announced there were 17 new species this year, so we've already had, you know, a good few of them really revealed, and now here's even more. So I think maybe this, okay, it's not every single one, because there was some smaller figures that still haven't been revealed just yet. But that is the majority of the line, I think, now altogether. That has been revealed, and it sounds incredible. There's some amazing species coming. I hope they all look amazing. I'm sure they will. There's no Mattel that I know that looks bad. I'm just so excited to see what these all actually look like, because obviously we just have names for, like, some of them, for, like, the, you know, Colossal Rex, or the Colossal Indominus Rex, sorry, and the, you know, Irrator and stuff like that. So I'm so excited to see what else is to come. I really want a Ford Explorer. That is really just what I want. If that is revealed, then that's just going to put the icing on the cake and make this the best Jurassic line ever, by the sound of it. Okay, so that is it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to drop a like and subscribe it down below. It really helps me out. I just hit 2.4k subscribers today, and like 2 days ago I just hit 1 million views on my channel, which is insane. You know, to think that my little dinosaur channel, over 1 million people have seen it, is just insane to me. I know to some people that might not seem like a lot, but to me it's incredible. You know, starting out here, I was bored. It was Saturday, and I just decided to film my collection, and now here we are, the end of 2019, and I have over 1 million views. It's insane. Anyways, thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate it, and I hope you like the reveals. The new Rex looks gorgeous, I think, and I'm so excited for all of the Soundstrike features. I'm so excited for the massive biters, and that looks awesome, and the super colossal Indominus, it sounds amazing. So I can't wait to see all these. So I would expect, as I said, I would expect these to all be revealed during New York Toy Fair next year. So that's like 2 months away, so we don't have too long to wait to see that. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you in the next video. Until then, peace out.